What's up guys, Matt back again with another unboxing video, and today we're going to be reviewing the Super Saiyan Warrior in Black from Ichiban Kuji, Super Dragon Ball Heroes 4th mission. Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey. This figure is based on Super Saiyan BARDOCK, aka the Warrior in Black from Super Dragon Ball Heroes promotional anime. This figure is an Ichiban Kuji release, so if you'd like to learn more about Ichiban Kuji, check the video in my description below once this review's done. If you're also interested in buying this figure, then I suggest checking out eBay, Buy, and Zen Market. I was able to find this reference for the Warrior in Black, which looks like a Super Dragon Ball Heroes card. I don't know if it's official. I found it on DeviantArt, but it was one-to-one with the pose and likeness that I have of this figure. This figure and Ichiban Kuji set was released on November 5th, 2022 in Japan. It never received an overseas release, so it never came out in America or Europe as far as I know. This figure stands at 9.75 inches, weighs 2 pounds, 7.1 ounces in his box, 1 pound, 8.5 ounces outside of his box, and the figure comes whole with his support. Yes, the Warrior in Black. So I did see a few episodes of the Super Dragon Ball Heroes anime featuring the Warrior in Black, who after he took his hood off was revealed to be Bardock from a different timeline, I guess, where he got stronger. I thought that was kind of interesting. I thought it was cool that he fights Goku and he goes like Super Saiyan 3, which we are getting a Super Saiyan 3 Warrior in Black this December 2023 at the time of this recording. So that is pretty cool. Again, I mentioned in my previous video for the Super Saiyan 3 Rosé, you can check that video in the card above, but I am not super enthusiastic about Super Dragon Ball Heroes. That's the one part of the franchise that I don't care that much about. So that does take into account the character choice. However, it is a brand new character for Super Dragon Ball Heroes, and it's Bardock. It's funny because we don't have a Masterlise Bardock, which is kind of disappointing that the first Bardock we get is a Super Dragon Ball Heroes Bardock, but it's better than nothing, and he's a Super Saiyan. So that's pretty cool. The look is really unique, I guess, for Dragon Ball. So as a character choice, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. I won't go too hard on it. I think it is kind of neat. So a 4 out of 5, I think, is fair for a figure like this. The likeness is pretty good. It's probably one of the best in the set, and a really good one for a Masterlise, if I'm being honest. His eyes look really good. He's got those anime lines around his eyes that you can see above his eyebrows and under his eyes. And he's got his iconic scar on his face. You can't really see his face that well when just looking at it straight on because his collar is blocking half of his face. You pretty much can only see everything from the nose up, which, oh man, who is he? But, you know, you can look into the figure and see his face. He has a very good looking face. I don't know if they've reused any Goku sculpts. Maybe this is the Dragon Ball Memories sculpt for his head. I'm not sure. Maybe someone in the comments can let me know. I've never had the Dragon Ball Memories Goku. I plan on getting it, but it looks kind of similar maybe. And they changed his expression and added some little details on it. But likeness is perfect, so I'll give that a 5 out of 5. There's nothing wrong with it at all. And they can get away with a lot of stuff because they have a big collar in the way. And the sculpt quality. Sculpt quality is actually pretty good. It's brand new, as far as I know. Again, someone in the comments can let me know if they're reusing the head sculpt for the Dragon Ball Memories Goku. If you own it, please let me know. But the hair sculpt is really good. I really like the way that they sculpted his hair for the Super Saiyan sculpt. I like his flowing, torn cloak. He is the warrior in black, so he is wearing black, kind of, because he also has brown pants. But everything's detailed really well. He's got good baggy pants. He's got details on his boots, really fine details along his hair. We've already talked about some features of his face with the scar and such, and they added some extra details like the tears and holes on his cloak towards the bottom. So 5 out of 5 for the sculpt, in my opinion. Paint and shading is also really good. It's nothing to write home about, so I'll give that a 4 out of 5. One thing that stands out to me a lot, it's two areas. His hair, they kind of gave it more of that paler yellow color. So it's almost like the original Super Saiyan color from the Dragon Ball Z anime when Goku, people call it like the fluffy white hair is what most people call it. But it's more similar to that than the bright yellow hair that we get in like Omnibus Kuji more often. So I do like the coloring that they went for the hair, and it still has some shading. It's hard to notice, but there are some whites and some harder yellows very, very subtly in there just to emulate some shadows on his hair. Most of the paint and shading that's noticeable, though, is on his pants. The browns are a really nice color, and they did a lot of great shading application in kind of like the crevices of the bagginess. And I think there's even some shading along his cloak. So he had a lot of love and care put into him, even as a Super Dragon Ball Heroes character. So I'll give it a 4 out of 5. It's nothing spectacular. It's nothing to write home about, but they did a pretty good job on this. So I'll give it a 4 out of 5. And then, of course, size and scale. It's pretty standard as usual. He is a good size at about 9.75 inches, just below that 10-inch mark. He pairs well and is pretty much the standard for all Ichiban Kuji characters of this type. So that's going to be an easy 5 out of 5 as well. My final thoughts, though, again, I'm not super passionate about Super Dragon Ball Heroes. I really wish Bandai would just do a traditional Bardock or even Dragon Ball Super Bardock as a Masterlise or both. I like those iterations of the character way more. I don't hate this iteration of the character. I'm just not super enthusiastic about Super Dragon Ball Heroes, but I can't deny that this is actually a pretty good figure. It's mostly original to my knowledge. I don't think the head is a copy, but if someone can confirm that, once again, just let me know in the comments. But I like it. It's probably one of the better Super Dragon Ball Heroes figures that I've gotten. So I think I'll walk away from this review giving him a solid 4 out of 5. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, please remember to like the video, comment your thoughts down below, and of course, share this with a friend, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget that we're doing a monthly giveaway. These are our prizes that we're doing this month for the giveaway, so make sure you become a YouTube member today, hop into the Discord server, and take part in our giveaway on this date. But until the next video, guys, I will see you all later.